A guild and mercenaries. We're a classic guild and mercenaries. We're a classic guild and mercenaries. We're a classic guild and mercenaries. 嵐の空、真っ赤な大地。この蒸気船でどこまでも We're a classic guild and mercenaries. We're a classic guild and mercenaries. We're a classic guild and mercenaries. 優しい心なんて俺には必要ない文強くにまみれてる正義も信じないやがたの命を刈り取りかつては夜空を焦がしていたあの日の夢を取り戻す I am a class of mercenary 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 仲間がいれば俺は最強だどんな偉大も恐れないぜ偽善者はこれからだWe're a class A guild and mercenaries. We're 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 a class A guild and mercenaries. 嵐の空、真っ赤な大地。この蒸気船でどこまでも We're a class A guild and mercenaries. We're a class A guild and mercenaries. We're a class A guild and mercenaries. Yeah! 優しい心なんて俺には必要ない文強くにまみれてる正義も信じないやがたの命を刈り取りかつては夜空を焦がしていたあの日の夢を取り戻す I am a class of mercenary 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 仲間がいれば俺は最強だ
Hello, everybody. It's me, Ezekiel Maxwell, your Class A mercenary VTuber. Hope you're all doing well. And it looks like my microphone is working this time. Good. Happy to see that. It is Tuesday, and normally this would be considered the beginning of the week. However, for your fearless Class A mercenary, it is basically halfway through the week because I only have half a day of work tomorrow, and I get Thursday and Friday off. And hold on just a minute. There we go. Had to smallify myself. But yeah. So I'm officially halfway through the week, y'all. I have to just remember to go pick up a bag of chips at the store tomorrow, because apparently we're doing like a luncheon kind of thing, getting out at 12. And I might do a stream tomorrow, because instead of doing family dinner night with Papa Maxwell, I will instead be eating with him on Friday. I have decided to have my Thanksgiving dinner with my mom. So yeah, that's what's going on. And we actually had kind of like a skeleton group today, but we still managed to get some work done. And I'm actually very proud of my group, my crew. Despite a mishap where I did not plug in the oil to be heated up yesterday. Oops. But yeah. So let's take a look at the verse of the day over on YouVersion Bible. Let me just go ahead and oh, I saw Scav just clean the comments. Hi, Scavenger. The notifications on my phone gave you away. Okay, today we have Luke 6, verse 38. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put into your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. So, does anyone want to take a guess at what this verse means? This is basically a verse referring to charity. So in Luke 6, it starts out by talking about how Jesus is Lord of Sabbath. Sabbath is technically a day where work was not permitted. Everyone was basically told, do not work. It was illegal to work on the day of Sabbath. You basically weren't allowed to do anything. But Jesus did not care. Jesus, he healed people on the day of Sabbath. And the Pharisees took notice of that. And that's when they started trying to find ways of arresting him, of, getting rid of him. Here, but doing IRL stuff, lurk. Okay, Vixen, enjoy your lurk. But yeah, so Jesus did not care about the laws of man. Jesus proved that God worked 7 days a week, 24/7. So yeah. An example here was that there was a man with a withered arm. And basically, Jesus knew about how work was not allowed on the day of Sabbath. But he knew the thoughts of the Pharisees that were watching him. He told the man to stand there. And he asked the man, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to save life or destroy? That's when he asked the man with the withered arm to stretch out that arm. And suddenly the man's hand was restored. But that filled the Pharisees with rage. This next section talks about the 12 apostles again, just like Matthew 11 did yesterday. And then, in the next section, it talks about how Jesus healed many people. So basically, when people heard about how Jesus healed these people, they came in droves to him from all over Judea and all over Jerusalem, and even the seacoast of Tyre and Sidon. And they were healed just by simply touching him, because the power went from Jesus to them. Now this next part is interesting. I'm actually going to go ahead and read it all out. It's called the Beatitudes. Then he lifted up his eyes towards his disciples and said, "Blessed are you poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who hunger now, for you shall be filled. Blessed are you who weep now, for you shall laugh. Blessed are you when men hate you, and when they exclude you, and revile you, and cast your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice in that day, and leap for joy, for indeed your reward is great in heaven. For in like manner their fathers did to the prophets." So, before the time of Jesus, prophets were basically worshipped. And when Jesus came along, that just basically said, you know what? Prophets don't matter anymore. You want the prophets, you get the prophets' reward. But you want the righteous reward, come to the righteous man. Just like Matthew 11 said yesterday. Now there is another part here. Jesus pronounces woes. "But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe to you who are full, for you shall hunger. Woe to you who laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Woe to you when all men speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets." So, I'm trying to basically figure this part out. Blessed are the poor, blessed are those who hunger, blessed are those who weep, and blessed are those who are hated by their fellow men. When they exclude, when they revile you and cast your name out as evil. So, I think, this is just what I think, but I think those without much are actually blessed because they are humbled. They know what it's like to be poor. They know what it's like to hunger. They know what it's like to be sad, because then they can appreciate what they have. They are able to appreciate those things. And when they are hated by their fellow men, when they are excluded, when they are reviled and their names are cast out as evil for the Son of Man's sake, that is, that's basically like what's going on right now when people try to cancel each other. You have people that are trying to basically make themselves look good in front of others. Like, hey, look at me. Look at this person, it's evil. Look, I'm pointing them out. Blah, blah, blah. No, that's not the right thing to do. You don't want people speaking well of you either. Not for that. But, yeah. Simply put, if you're doing things for the sake of man, then you're not doing the right thing. You need to be doing things for the sake of God. So, next we have the part about love your enemies. Now this is so very commonly taken out of context. There are so many people that take this and twist it to mean like, hey, you're supposed to love everyone no matter what. And that's simply not true. Let me go ahead and read it out. "But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray to those who spitefully use you. To him who strikes you on one cheek, offer the other also. And from him who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to everyone who asks of you, And from him who takes away your goods, do not ask them back. And just as you want men to do to you, you also do to them likewise. That's, now, to take that as is, would be kind of overwhelming. It's like, you think you're hearing Jesus tell you, let people do this stuff to you, let people curse you and mock you and steal from you and hit you, and that's simply not true. It's really not true. You're not telling these people, that it's okay. You're basically putting yourself above them, basically. I know that's kind of weird to say as a Christian because we're not supposed to hold ourselves above other people. But at the same time, you're not really holding yourself above them, you're just not sinking down to their level. It's like nothing they do can really matter to you, if you understand what I mean. It continues, but if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you hope to receive back, what credit is that to you? For even sinners lend to other sinners to receive as much back. But love your enemies, do good, and lend, hoping for nothing in return, and your reward will be great. And you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the unthankful and evil. Therefore be merciful, just as your Father is also merciful. So, Jesus himself, he was falsely accused. He was falsely crucified, but he still loved them. He was murdered by people on the cross, but he still loved them. He died for our sake. He died for our sins. And he still loved us, even though people mocked him, even though people killed him. They threw stones at him. They put a crown of thorns on his head. And he still loved us. And yet, there's plenty of us in this day and age where if someone says even the slightest mean thing to us, that we imagine all these horrible things done to them, that we go on these tirades on social media where we point out, oh, look at this person, blah, blah, blah. No, my brothers and sisters in Christ, we must pray for them. We must remember to love. I know how easy it is to sink down to that level. I am guilty of it myself. I am no saint. I am a sinner too. This I will tell you. I'm guilty of it myself. But we must love. We must love as Jesus did. We must set the example. But do not set the example that you're someone to be walked all over on. No. Set the example of your love, of your kindness, that people might imitate you. I know it's something that's difficult to do, especially in this day and age where it seems like everyone wants to just take advantage of you. But there are good men and women out there, and they will emulate you and they will join you. I know it's difficult to do, but we have to love. And the next part is also something that's commonly misconstrued. And that is, do not judge. Judge not, and you shall not be judged. Condemn not, and you shall not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put into your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. Now, when Jesus gave these lessons, he spoke in parables. And I'm going to read out this parable to you. And he spoke a parable to them. Can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into the ditch? When you have someone who is blind, someone who cannot see, when we think of that, we think of someone who, has the dark glasses over their eyes and they got the stick and they can't see. But that does not always... There are people who are blind in the way of being spiritually blind. They will teach people, instead of being kind for the sake of kindness, instead of giving for the sake of giving and not expecting anything in return, that you should do these things to make yourself look good. And when you follow people like that, you are following a blind person. You're going to follow them right into a ditch. You don't do these things to look good to people. You do these things because God has commanded to you, because Jesus has told you. Reading on. A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, Brother, let me remove the speck that is in your eye, when you yourself do not see the plank that is in your own eye? Hypocrite! First remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck that is in your brother's eye. This is something that hits close to home for me. I acknowledge my faults. I'm guilty of so many sins. I am guilty of so many faults. There are people that tell me, like, man, I can't believe this. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything because I'm guilty of that stuff too. I do the same thing. I've done the same thing. I am a sinner. I am guilty of it myself. How can I criticize somebody else for what they've done when I've done something similar, the same, or even worse? Now, that doesn't mean that you should overlook someone doing something bad. You should talk to them about it. You should. But you shouldn't speak to them from a position like as if you're faultless. Remember that you always have that plank in your eye. Before you go talking to them about the speck in their eye, make sure you deal with the plank in your own eye. Then this next section, a tree is known by its fruit. For a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit, for men do not gather figs from thorns, nor do they gather grapes from the bramble bush. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart brings forth evil. For out of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaks. A good man will do good, and an evil man will do evil. Is basically what that's saying. So, judge not a person by the words, judge them by their actions. Now, I know that runs a bit in conflict with the previous one of judge not and you shall not be judged. But basically, you don't want to judge a person, you want to judge their actions. You want to judge their fruits. If their fruits are evil, if their fruits are bad, the tree is bad. If their fruits are good, it comes from a good tree. And the final section here is build on the rock. Now remember that Jesus was a carpenter. So this one he spoke from the most experience. But why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do the things which I say? Whoever comes to me and hears my sayings and does them, I will show you whom he is like. He is like a man, building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently against that house, and could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. But he who heard and did nothing is like a man who built a house on the earth without a foundation, against which the stream beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and to the ruin of that house was great. Now, this is important. I know that there's probably not many of you that are involved in building houses or any kind of structure, but you always need a good foundation. I work with roads for a living, and I can tell you that the foundation of a road is mostly everything to do with it. If you don't have a good foundation for a road, then that road is going to go to pot real fast. One good rain is all it needs, and you'll instantly have potholes, big potholes, craters. I've seen roads like that because the foundation of the road has given out, and it's the same for a foundation of a house. Foundations are important. So, what is your foundation? Is your foundation Jesus? Is he your rock? Or is your foundation the earth? The earth is going to let you down. People are going to let you down. Jesus won't. Jesus is the firm foundation. Make Jesus your rock. Make Jesus your foundation. And you will be able to stand up to anything. You'll be able to weather anything. So, that was Luke 6. Felt good to talk about that. I love talking about Jesus. I really do. Okay, let me go ahead and do the opening prayer, and then we will get on with the game. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you to ask you to bless this stream. We ask you to please use me and use this stream to bring honor and glory to you, and use this stream to bring those who seek you closer to you. In your heavenly name I pray, amen. Okay, is the music playing correctly? Yes, it is. Perfect. Let me get my chats back up on screen here. Alright. So, we are going to take on the AAC Light Heavyweight M1. So, these are the Dawntrail raids. As we have learned recently during the last stream, we found out that there are people that have a large number, that was fast, a large number of beast souls in their regulators, and they can use those to transform into basically these warriors. Now, we were given a way to basically have a party. You can see here that we got a party of 8 that's gonna be going on. The lore is that we would be able to summon previous champions of the Arcadion. So that's going to be the lore explanation of the party, so that we're not going into this alone, but really it is other players. So we're going into this with the goal of freeing the people, the collected souls from the Arcadion, because they've been keeping the souls of people who have won against their will, basically not allowing them to pass on. Our job is to win and to free those souls. So that's what's going on here. And we got an ad break starting on Twitch here in about a minute. So, aside from Vixen, is there anyone else here today? By the way, hello to those of you who are watching the VOD after the stream. Really do appreciate y'all watching. I'm kind of curious how people are liking my whole verse of the day an explanation of chapters before I go into the actual stream. I'd like to just spend like 30 minutes going over that, where I just greet y'all and then we look over the verse of the day and then we discuss the section that the verse is from. I wonder if there's anywhere to parkour around here. But yeah, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. I mean, as long as we're gonna be waiting for a party, we might as well just go ahead and explore around. We've never actually looked around Solution 9 formally. I imagine at some point there's gonna be like a housing area for Solution 9. I still have to work on that personal private island back in Eorzea. I really need to start considering buying eye drops and using them before stream. For the past couple of streams, I've noticed that my eyes start burning, and I think that's because I don't get to spend more than a few hours. Well, I say a few hours. It's actually the 3 hours I have on stream, and then the amount of time for Pixel stream. Like, that's the time I spend in front of the computer screen. But still, it seems to be bad enough to the point where, like, it's affecting my eyes. So I definitely need to look into buying eye drops. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to preserve the health of my eyes. I'm actually a little bit worried about going in for my next eye exam next year. Because they're probably going to tell me, oh, you need a stronger prescription on your glasses. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. I don't really see a place to parkour around here yet. Yeah, let me go look this way. We are formally getting our own tour around Solution 9. Ooh, bike shop. Monon's been working like a Milaya possessed lately. Maybe it's Milala possessed lately. Hearing about your exploits really got him fired up. Really? Been hearing a lot about your heroic exploits. I always thought my custom wheelers were the pinnacle of style, but you, my friend, are something else. Cool. But that doesn't mean free bike, does it? Oh, it'd be so cool to get one of these cars, too. Yeah, we only got one of the DPS and one tank, too. No, can't squeeze through that. There's Hard Boiled. Still gotta wait for his next quest in the update. That's not really a parkour area. I can't make that. What is this? This establishment caters to lost souls seeking their true path. As a matter of fact, the services our fortune teller are in rather high demand of late. I'm afraid we're completely booked for the coming months. Ew. Fortune teller. Evil magic. Hey, Candlemaker. Hello, Zeke. I was wondering if that was a new thing you were doing in the beginning. Personally didn't mind it. Oh. Yeah. It's... Well, I mean, folks who know me know about my faith. They know that God is important to me. And honestly, I kind of figured, why not use my streams as a way of spreading that faith and trying to bring people closer to God? And I'm hoping for some point where I'm able to get into discussions about these verses and talk with people and try to learn more about their interpretations, their thoughts on the matter. Because I am by no means an expert at all. I think anyone who knows me knows I'm not an expert. But, yeah, I just really would enjoy being able to talk about this kind of stuff freely. I got Fredly and I got Pixel. And maybe Thor. But honestly, maybe I could talk to Lady Lark. Maybe I could talk to Celestium. There's also Dreamy Kiwi, Armor of Faith. Oh, by the way, Armor of Faith recently revealed their VTuber model. That was pretty cool to see. Still looking around for an area to parkour at. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing it. Is because I am hoping to spread that faith and to join in with others of the faith and just maybe join in on the Christian VTuber community. Oh, somebody doing graffiti. My goodness, you have been busy. This is probably the bad part of town. All that nonsense with the neo-regulators made me realize something. The here and now is more precious than some promised eternity. Whether it's a well-mixed drink or a chat with the customer, in the end, it's the simple things that matter. Yes, that's something important too. Crucy was talking about that yesterday over on the Twitch side. She read Ecclesic. I am never going to be able to say that properly, but she was reading that, and basically, it's an explanation that nothing really matters. Nothing in this life really matters. What matters is the promised reward in the end. So, the only things you have to worry about in this life are enjoying the little things. And that's exactly what they're on here is talking about too. And I love to see that, honestly. So, you know, if you ever feel overwhelmed in your daily life, if you ever feel like things are too much, take a moment to stop and appreciate the little things that are going on. The people who smile at you, the people who say hello, maybe, you know, a cute cat or an adorable puppy, something like that. This life will beat you down. This life is basically like a raging current. And if you're not careful, it will sweep you away. And that's why Jesus is the rock. Jesus is the firm foundation, as we were just talking about. Jesus is the one that you can latch onto in this current called life. And you can hold on to him. And he will never let you go. You might let go of him, but he will always be there for you to come back to. He will always be there for when you need him. Whew. You get me talking about Jesus, you're gonna be in for talking. There was an incident earlier today. You would recommend just doing maybe 3 to 4 additional verses that you would explain more in depth of those verses that goes with the verse of day. Just seemed to be a lot of verses all at once. Okay, yeah, that would keep things simple, wouldn't it? That would require more planning. I will give it some thought. Thank you, Candle. I can see how it would overwhelm someone. Maybe I could ask someone to help me out with that. Maybe like Fredly or Pixel. Ooh, that would be fun to have Pixel help me out on that. But yeah, I was gonna say that I was involved in an incident today over on Discord. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of it, but what I will say is that I spoke what I believe to be the truth about something, and that made someone upset. Now, I'm not gonna hold anything against the person who got upset. They have every right to be upset, especially if they don't believe the same thing. But, you know, what I talked about was something that basically anyone could see. But does that mean that that person's wrong? No. Does that mean that that person is a jerk or anything else? No. Certainly, they said some things to me that I did not like. However, I'm not going to dwell on that, and I've already chosen to forgive them, but that goes back into Matthew chapter 11 from yesterday. That when you speak the truth, especially when you believe in Jesus, that faith can bring about division in families and friends. And honestly, you know, I think it's pretty cool that I got to read that verse yesterday and then see it happen today. Honestly, I wish that person well, and I hope that they have a wonderful day, and maybe at some point that person and I can actually have a good civil discussion. But I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to engage with them right now. Well, I don't mean like right now during the stream, but like so recently after saying what I did. I'm still looking for a place to parkour around here. We're down to just me and one other DPS now. We lost the tank from earlier. If I want to get the best gear in the game right now, I need to do these raids. But it's difficult to do a raid because it's difficult to get a party for that raid. So, all I'm left to do right now is just chat and chat and chat while I look around for a place to parkour. I need a drink. Water. Much better. Maybe in the park area we might find something. Ooh, somebody's asking in the chat, did they drop a new Hildebrand quest, or is that coming next patch? Ooh, new Hildebrand content? When? Ah, right, this is the home of the... kid that was afflicted with the lightning sickness. And he's not here right now. I wonder if there's any other homes they can go into around here. Definitely can't use those elevators. Gotta use the stairs like a plebeian. Ah, that felt good. Managed to pop my neck. So that's where you can cross over to the other radius. And they got some other ruins over here. But none I can go into right now. Hey Zine, how's it going? Good to see you. I hope the weather's good over where you're at now. I'm just chatting away while waiting for this raid to pop. Average wait time is 18 minutes, but it's already been over 20 minutes. Doing good, just helping Vlad with spice. Ooh, that's right. So when I get done with stream and after I raid out to other people, I'm gonna be joining Pixel for her Dune Awakening stream. I believe that we'll probably be helping Vlad with spice. And if not, then we can always do other content. Oh, hang on, this room looks like it's open. Huh. I see we're following the common RPG rules that we can just... Hello? Oh, that icon means they're filming. So I love the generic RPG rule that you can go inside anyone's house and they're not gonna complain. Oh, hello. You must be an adventurer. Welcome to my house. Oh yeah, how are you doing with that spice? You got one full sandcrawler right now? Wait a minute. Where's the chat? Oh boy, I gotta do some hold on. It hasn't been. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Where is my HUD chat? That's not good. That's very not good. Wait a minute. Extension loading. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I see. The extension did not properly turn on. Let me go ahead and close out the web browser and then open it back up. Extension active. There it is. Restore that window. It should be working now. Oh. Sorry, I had to turn the extension back on after. We're good now. That was quite the goof. The extension is on now, though. Okay, we should be good now. I didn't realize that the extension was not turned on my browser. I am so sorry about that, everybody. There we go. It's working now. It's always gotta be something, doesn't it? If it's not my microphone not working, then it's Social Stream Ninja not turning on properly. That was silly. Is there another house around here I can go into? No. But, yeah, basically, y'all's chat will show up on stream now. And the music, yes, and the music. That was weird, too. And it seemed that just needed a restart. I don't know. OBS is kind of working lately. And it's still just me. That other DPS probably dropped out. We're gonna explore all of Solution 9 before we get the party to pop. Well, here's a place we can check out. Oh, this is their place. Okay. So I had the wrong apartment building last time. Earlier. Y'all know what I meant. Let's see. Anywhere up here that I can get into? No, but maybe we can cross over to the other apartment complex. I see a room right there that I can go into, but I'm going to check over here on this side just in case. I wonder how that became a common rule of RPGs where the protagonist can go into any house they want without repercussion. It's always been a staple of RPG games. It's like they can just go into other people's houses and they don't care. Like, you don't even have to be some kind of chosen hero. You can just go into whoever's house you want. Ow. And not only that, but you can also take their stuff too. And they just let you. You go into somebody's house, you see a treasure chest, you open it. And they're like, oh, you're taking the stuff? Okay. Have fun. It boggles the mind. Pardon me. Still just me. Am I honestly gonna spend the entire stream waiting for that one raid to pop? There's no way. The average wait time is 27 minutes and it's now past 30 minutes. Should I withdraw from that and try again? Let me give it about 5 more minutes, and if it doesn't do anything, I'm gonna withdraw and reapply. I can't believe I'm gonna spend an entire stream waiting for one raid to pop. Is there maybe a parkour area in the shopping area? An interesting little offshoot. Doesn't lead anywhere though. Where, oh where can I find my jumping puzzles? Oof. Doesn't really look like there's a jumping puzzle around here. And if I go up here, That's just a materia melter. Whee! Blah. I'm surprised they let people do that in a place where people are afraid of death. It'd be like one wrong step and you fall to your death. Oh wait, you have an additional soul, you can just come back to life. Okay, you know what? I need to go check on the FC house. Just to make sure we don't lose the FC house. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Load, 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 load. Okay, and that's all I really need to do. So now... Oh, we got another DPS. I guess I'll go to Ulda. No, I won't use the ticket. It's only 500 gil. I'm going to Ulda because I want to go check at the Grand Company. See if they got any bounty hunts going on. Hey Vixen, look who it is. It's Dancing Naked Santa Pope. Dancing Naked Santa, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him, huh? He's back. Oh, whoa, wait. What is this outfit? Oh. I want to see what that outfit was when I get back. Here we go.
A rookie on the rise with razor-sharp claws. The ferocious feline, Black Cat!
So that's a beast transformation.
You're ready to be ripped to shreds!
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I sharpened these just for you.
Beautifully dodged.
Can you dodge this, I wonder? Try this!
It's not too bad so far, honestly.
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
Ah! No!
My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Thank you. Ah! Oh.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Oh, they have reaction voices for when you... Okay.
They're back on their feet. What great.
Oh, someone else fell this time.
I'll gut you like a cunt!
Follow everybody else.
You're mit.
Oh, okay, I see. She just kind of goes.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
There we go. Got her. Yay, we won.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Let's see if there's any good loot.
It's all over. Until next time.
Nice job, thank you. I might as well breed on everything. I don't really know what I do and do not need. I will give it to the tank. Problem is, now I'm back over here in Zactorol. Bravo, bravo, you were simply magnificent out there. The president's eye for talent is keen as ever. So, now... oh, excuse me. There goes my voice. So now that you have your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadion. The championship traces its roots to a time in Alexandria long before the coming of the Turali people. It was very different in the beginning though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. That's right, the very same that fought at your side. But with the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. The contest evolved once more after Zoralja was made king. It was he who proposed the use of feral souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. So it was that combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts, and the audience experienced newfound heights of excitement. However, when Zoralja raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadion. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hands, and shortly thereafter our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darken our hearts. Some may think it in poor taste to resume the championship now of all times, but it is now, most of all, that the people need cheering up. And as I mentioned, when first we spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. What now? Ah, I can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? I am the Warrior of Light. Darn it all, I can't leave things like this. Say, would you mind if I watched you for a while? Don't worry, I don't have any hard feelings. I'm just curious, that's all, about what you can do. As long as you don't get underfoot or be my guest. Well, I'll go be my guest. Well, I guess I have my first ever fan. She'll probably go around calling herself my eternal rival. As fickle as a feline, that one, but I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. They always do, don't they? Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. This is Honey Bee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadian. Oh, I've been wondering when I get to fight her. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, an extremely venomous one at that. But rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Oh god, no. That's a whole step on me thing. Ugh. Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. Oh wait, is that something like what the primals do? Wait a minute. So people with feral souls are somewhat like primals. Oh my. Okay, I understand now. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she might claim, you're in for a bad time. Oh, is she Sans? Am I fighting Sans the skeleton? That may be so, but I have faith that you will prevail. Now sally forth and show us your mettle. Sure. Okay, AAC Light Heavyweight M2 now available. Let me just sign up for that one. And I will teleport back to Ul'dah. Hopefully this doesn't take another 30-something minutes. But I want to see if that person is still there. It looks like she's not. Darn it, I wanted to see what her equipment was. I wonder if she's still around here somewhere. Hold on, let me examine this guy's gear. Ooh. Star Captain? Where do you get Star Captain from? Now see, those are the kind of clothes I want. Everyone's got modern day clothing that looks better than mine. But let's keep looking around for that woman. I don't think she could have gone far. This dude looks like frickin' Dracula. The Plaguebringer's coat. Wait, is this her? Yeah, I don't... No, that's not her. Bro's a ninja. Oh, I was so hoping to see what that glamour was. Well, let's go back to what I was originally doing. Let's see, what are the materials I can get here? I'm looking for Aetherite tickets. I don't think I can get those here. The hunt board? Yes, I can get 53 of them here. Well, I might as well take on some hunts while I'm at it. What's this OIC Officer of Arms? Oh, that has to do with free companies. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look at our marks. Wait, does this mean I've already completed it? Nah, there's no way. Let's go take on the Dullahands first. We need 3 of those. We'll go ahead and do this while we're waiting for thing to pop. And luckily enough, I can use my car here to fly. There's the Dullahan, just like I wanted. I was strong enough to kill in 1 hit, too. That's so sweet, done. Do I have any more in the area? Sylphan, Z-Shroud, Halfstone. Okay, looks like I'm going after a Sylph Bonnet over in the Sylphlands. I'd like to replenish my stock of Aetheroid tickets. I was down to my last 3. Luckily, I'm so powerful that nothing here should really mess with me. Sylph Bonnet, Sylph Bonnet. Where be the Sylph Bonnets? When did I get a spaceship? It's not a spaceship, it's a flying car. I did the Final Fantasy XV collaboration event. So I got the car from Final Fantasy XV. Right now I'm looking for a mushroom monster called Sylphid Bonnet. That's a Banestool. I think I used this place as leveling for one time. Long ago. Don't tell me it's in a very specific place. Here we are. How many of those did I need? Three. Okay. Where's my next target? Half-Stone Western Lenosha. Trench Tooth Sahagin. Yes, use the ticket. Wipe. Oy. Got approximately an hour and a half left to stream. The only ones in the party are me and a medic. Looking for Trench Tooth Sahagin over in Halfstone. Nobody really does face around here anymore. Trench Tooth Sahagin. Trench Tooth Sahagin. Hey, here we go. And I just need 3. Sagoli Desert, southern Finland, looking for Uhuachi. Uhuachi. It's no Shai Halu, but it's definitely difficult to pronounce. Uhuachi. Yeah, I think that was right. Don't tell me it's the one you gotta wait for fate for. Basic sandworms. Okay, hold on. Uhuachi. Well, where the heck is Uhuachi? Maybe I gotta take part in this fate. Looks like I'm going in. Yep, I did not get to complete that fate. Okay. Hey, Pigoo. What are these fights? This is the Arcadian.
Starlet with a sting. The adorable but deadly. Sweet but poisonous. Honey bee lovely.
So basically, those regulators that people were wearing on their heads, they can store the souls of beasts in them and use a large number of them to transform into monsters like these. So basically, it's like a Colosseum fight against someone who's become a monster.
The Honeybee Lovely show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Beautifully dodged.
I don't know how I knew to do that. Oh! Ooh! That was close.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Proud to say there is sweet sting of honeydew's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
Oh no. Please tell me this wears off. Oh no.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
Oh no, I've become a simp. Oh god, it's the Persona boss.
I'll make you mine.
No, I don't want to love you.
Is everyone having a good time?
Do you remember Disco Frog from the other game and rant streamers?
A little taste to make it interesting.
Ooh, get away. No!
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you? What? Oh, you're kidding me. It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this is. We're just getting started. Who's my obedient little babe?
Not me. I do not want your love, woman! I don't want to be your simp.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Whew.
The match is decided.
Only fans the boss
goes
fight.
to the challenger.
Alright, let's give our commendation to the
It's
healer.
all over. Until next time.
And we'll agreed on everything. Going back to work? Alright, have a good day at work. Am I getting all this stuff? Don't think I am. What a performance that was. I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honey Bee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second, that is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. Excuse me. Man, all that talking earlier really pushed my throat. Wait, if he needs a second, then please let me do it. Oh great, the first one to defeat becomes my simp. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponent better than most. If Ezekiel's willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. I would be happy to have Black Cat in my corner. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. I look forward to working together. Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than in this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's time for the match. Right then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. Oh, am I gonna go there and do squats? Hey, I have a fan club. Hey, aren't you Ezekiel, the fighter who doesn't use a regulator? To not only fight, but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering you on from now on. I was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too, I just know it. Heh, yep. You heartless fiend. How dare you embarrass our sweet honey bee like that? I hate you. Oh, shut up, simps. You've been called that before? Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. My, the fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy. By the way, hello, Beastkid. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I did not greet you right away. But do excuse me, I'm something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Okay, this is the one that unlocks the EX fights. Wait, you're Black Cat. What are you doing keeping company with the bloke who just beat you? That's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. Huh. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody put on a show like Wicked Thunder. Hello, Creeper. You're gonna touch me. Good luck. My agility stat's over 99. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. By the way, Creeper, how's it going? I hope you're doing well today. Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over here. You're finer than our frog's hair? Hope I am too. Yeah, I'm doing great. I've only got one more day of work this week, and that's tomorrow, and that's going to be a half day. Not only that, but I'm getting treated to lunch, apparently. And here it is. Tritalis Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. Now don't be shy, go on in and make yourself comfortable. Oh, thank you for gifting that subscription, Biscuit. Hey, Candlemaker got it, nice. So right now I'm fighting in the Arcadian, and basically, is this voice? No, it's not. Basically what it is, Biscuit, is that there are people that, you see these regulators that people wear on their heads, this over here? Well, not only can they store human souls in them to revive, but they can also store beast souls in there, and when they get a whole bunch, they're able to transform into a feral soul. Just wish it could be more, but no, that's fine, Biscuit. I don't... Just one's enough, thank you. I really do appreciate you doing it. But honestly, you don't have to gift any subscriptions at all. I'm not really worthy of that. But thank you. Let's continue. It's a pleasure to meet you, mister. My name is Nayuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking him for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters. And though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tural. They happened to be in Yasolani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them, and one day they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you remind me of our parents. Like them, you're averse to using souls. My pleasure, Candle. No, y'all have to give Zeke subs. He gets some money and it helps improve his streams, and that allows him to spread word of the Bible, Jesus, and God. Vixen, I could be completely penniless and I'll still spread the word of God. Remember, blessed are the poor, blessed are the hungry. We, on the other hand, didn't see such a problem with the practice, so at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators when they passed that we can still remember them. Whether we're better or worse off for it, can't say. I was too little to understand when it happened, but I've heard the story from my sister, so when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. Ezekiel, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should a worst come to pass. Oh, kid. Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm the warrior of light. I basically have infinite lives I can revive on my own. We are getting Zeke out of his job and onto a full-time streaming and ministry. Creeper says he's just very tired. Aw, I'm sorry, bud. I hope you get some good rest tonight. Drop kick the kid? No, don't drop kick the kid. I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to to soul use, Naomi. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather than talk about such things, we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Ezekiel. This calls for drinks. We've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? You're celebrating even though you lost? She's celebrating meeting a new friend. Kampai! Oh, is she too little to have an energy tonic? Those must be like Red Bulls or Monster Energy. So after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name's Eutrope, and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Uni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. You missed the soapy energy tonics, they were the bomb. Wait, the soapy drinks were energy tonics? What? I just drank them like normal juice. Like the pink one. And you're telling me those were energy drinks? Oh. Huh. Monster Energy? Yeah, I imagine that's what those were, Creeper. This world's version. The regular ones are just juice. Oh, thank God. Hold on. Okay, all good. But they made an energy one too. Ah, I see. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind to. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electrope. Hold on, I've just a thing. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed the Levenseed's soul in conjunction with Electrope, and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. You had... Oh, you were doing all sorts of research? Yeah, I remember Sobe. It was a good drink to have. I would always get them with my Quiznos sub. That was years ago, though. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. Now I miss Quiznos. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized, too. What's immortalized? Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadian Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. So basically, if they keep using those feral souls, it takes their life force away from them, and severely shortens their lifespan. I imagine they don't live very long. Eutrope threw all that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. What are you doing, Creeper? But that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadian. Good luck, Ezekiel, and please be careful. I'll take down anyone that comes my way. This is some hardcore Logan's Run type stuff. You are entertained by Vixen's tee-hee, so you're saying everything until he or I stop. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back to the Arcadian for now. You're trying to rope me into the plans? What plans? Oh, I went the wrong way. You saw first. V plans? I see. Yeah, I definitely messed up my throat with all that talking earlier. Maybe I should also have, like, warm salt water to gargle. I hear that helps out throats. Should probably also try swallowing some raw honey. The plans. The only thing you're hyped for that isn't related to music or looks. Oh, is it the AI limit DLC? By the way, can I tell you all something? Apparently, there's something interesting. Like, okay, get this. Sometimes I can talk about something or I'll think about something, right? And if I talk about something or I think about something, it kind of affects reality. Get this. So earlier today, I saw something from Disclose.tv, and I retweeted it saying, oh, this reminds me of like the AI limit. And then Vixen, oh, you got ads. Darn it. But basically, when I said that, it wasn't long afterwards where Vixen commented on DLC coming to AI limit. So I'm like, okay. Well, last week, I was thinking about one of my foremen that I hadn't seen in a while, and he called me just after that. It's like, if I say something or I think about something, it affects reality. Vixen is actually an AI ad server. Ad server. The ad break ends in about 25 seconds. I guess I'll go ahead and just wait for the ad to end. But yeah, basically... Oh, welcome back, Creeper. I'm waiting for the ad break thing to save that's end. Okay, ad break's over. Welcome back from Madland. So, Vixen, I was telling everyone about what happened today. So, it was like, okay, I reposted something from Disclose.tv that I said reminded me of AI Limit. And then, a few minutes after that, you retweeted that thing about the DLC coming to AI Limit. And I was telling everyone that it's that weird thing that keeps happening, where if I talk about something or if I think about something, it somehow affects reality, where the thing that I talk about or the thing I think about suddenly comes into existence somehow. Like when I was thinking about the former sheriff that passed away. Well, he passed away after I thought about him. But yeah. It's a crazy thing to have happen. You would shoot yourself if you were AI? Don't do that, Vixen. But if I'm being honest, speaking of that, the people that are recreating their loved ones using AI, I think that's a form of necromancy, and I don't like it one bit. I'm sure some of you have seen where, like, you get an AI made of a loved one that has passed away. Please do not do that. I know it's difficult. I know y'all missed your loved ones, but please, that's a form of necromancy right there. That's not going to honor their memory. Here we go, Ezekiel. I'll do my best to support you as your second. Well, let's see. I'll go with direct hit rate. Yeah, Candlemaker. There's a company that will create an AI based on your loved one that passed away. And I don't like it one bit. I honestly don't. What's wrong with necromancers? Can't a guy raise a family in peace? God. I know what short that's from too. Vile heat. It feels very much on par with puppeteering your loved one's dead body around. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think it honors their memory at all. I know that not everyone can handle the death of a loved one, and sometimes it can be especially difficult, but there's better ways of remembering them. If you win this next fight, you'll become the champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Okay, who am I fighting now? Right, let's take a look at your opponent. Oh, that guy. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, the Brute Bomber. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches, but that'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win. The rules be darned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. Now go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring, and come back here the new champion. You believe it was Anderson Cooper who interviewed an AI mockery of one of the kids lost in the Parkland shooting, all to push the gun control legislation. Really gets your bile up. Me too. Okay, get this. So they don't like Alex Jones. I believe it was Alex Jones, right? That was talking about how the Parkland shooting, how some of the people there were like paid performers. Like you could see them multiple times in multiple interviews for any time there was a shooting. And Alex Jones got sued. But they can do that? That's messed up. Taking on M3. Now, while that's going on, I need to look something up here. Huachi. I need to look that up. Final Fantasy 14 Huachi. Part of Revenge of the Worms. Oh, it is a fate. Please forgive you. Oh, you're fine. It was Jim Acosta? Oh, okay. Jim Acosta, not Anderson Cooper. Got it. Well, while I'm waiting for that thing to pop, I might as well go back to Sigoli Desert. Yeah, I'll use the netherite ticket. I've got plenty of them now. They all look the same to you? Biscuit, you can't say that. Ah, who am I kidding? I don't care if you say it or not. So there's a 3-part fate that takes place out here, where the worms try to invade, and then Huachi appears. So basically, I want to take part in the 3 fates and win them in order to get Huachi to appear. And he's a massive purple sandworm too. Either that will happen or I will get thrown into the next raid. We've already got 2 healers plus me. We just need 3 more DPS and 2 tanks. Oh, you bet that looks real PG? It's fine. Wait, you are looking for a sandworm? Are you sure you're in the right game? Yes, I'm sure. We have sandworms in this game too. See, they're right over there. They just don't burrow underneath ground in this game. So, I guess I'm doing this now. Gonna take on the Brute Bomber instead. Chocobo pajamas.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Brute Bomber!
Ugh, he's ugly. He's an Akuma wannabe.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The Brute Bomber has muscled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
Ouch! Okay, whichever arm he raises, get to the other side. What's he doing? Ouch.
And they're done! Is it over already?
If you didn't know any better, you'd say that was Mark Hamill always seeing the announcer. Sounds very animated series Joker. I wouldn't know. Can I get a res, please?
They're still in it! But for
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Banned compound detected. Combatant disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Which arm is it?
Beautifully dodged!
Oh, stay on this side.
Die!
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
I can't lose! I won't!
Oh, no, no! No wonder they say this guy's a dirty cheater.
They're back on their feet! What grit!
Ow. And down I go.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
God bless me. Ah, there I go again. Well, we had a healer die. Thank you, Candle.
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
The healer died again. And we win. Down he goes.
KO!
Haha.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger. it's all over. Until next time.
Greed, 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 greed it all. I probably didn't get anything out of that. You did it! You really did it! Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you! It's truly astonishing what you can do without a Pharaoh's soul. With this, you're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Ezekiel. Now there's gonna be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching, so make sure you wear something you won't regret. I'll just wear my normal clothes. Ready are you? Then let's get you on stage for your big moment. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in Arcadion, a rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the man of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Ezekiel Maxwell. Look at that fanfare. Hold it right there. Oh no. Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. Dude, you cheated and got disqualified. Oh my, it appears the brute bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. You fought with 8 of you. How is that fair? Let's settle this one-on-one, just you and me. Bro. If you want to talk about fair, it's supposed to be one-on-one. Fight without your bloody bomb king. Shut your mouth. I make the rules here. No, you don't. Oh, he just got electrocuted. What in the world just happened? It's the sister. Eutrope? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished, has returned. I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart? Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to their clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I'm unable to sanction such a match. Intriguing. Most intriguing. This voice is the president. I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring, and prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks. By permission of the president, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch or the Unenhanced Warrior? This is an event you cannot afford to miss. Eutrope, where have you been and why have you come back now? I'm sorry, it's just I wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled, but now the match has been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, Eutrope's more than a cut above everyone you faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you've climbed up the ranks to become a champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Naomi mentioned, Eutrope, or rather Wicked Thunder, harnesses the 11th soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring's the recreation of an imaginary city designed to allow her the full use of her powers. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there, Ezekiel, and you win this. I will. Hopefully it won't take too long to get that match going. And now let's head back to Sagoli Desert. Yay! So we just need to be a 3-part fate. And it looks like it just started. Alright, that's the first fate done. Come on. Pop the second fate already. Oh, I gotta wait for it. Gotta wait, gotta wait. I believe worms spawn inside the place now. Either that fate spawns or I get the thing pop. Oh, we just gotta wait now. All this for a few more Aetherite tickets. Time elapsed about 6 minutes. Average wait time less than 5 minutes. That's funny. I'm sorry that this is not so exciting, folks. In order to get the hunt mark to appear, I gotta complete these fates in a row. And there's a little bit of time between each one. But you are saving souls too, right? They said they would reward you by releasing some? Yeah. So the people that I fight with are supposed to be the souls that are locked away in Arcadion. Hello! And, by winning the bouts with them, they get released. You think the clock's broken in the game? There it is! That's the worm I've been looking for. Will I get some help now? No, they're still all too busy. I gotta go for it. I will have to come back to that. Darn it. Oh, she has a good theme.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
She's Ixion.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
There is no limit to Electro's potential. Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon! Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Ow.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
Ow. Oh, we don't have healers. Oh, now we have a healer.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
There goes one of our healers.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There goes that healer again. His name is Biggest Burtis.
How's this?
They're back on their feet! What grace? And they're done! Is it over already?
Yep. I'll take that res.
Erase you.
Ouch. Oh, this is gonna hurt. There goes the wings again.
Be gone.
No, no, no! Well, I died. Biggest Burtis, what are you doing? Is he dancing or fighting? That's it! Use a Limit Break 3 heal.
I'll erase you.
Oh, there goes that person.
How are you still standing?
I'm the Warrior of Light.
I cannot. I must not lose.
Blah, I died.
Die already. I need your soul.
Nice! I won!
Damn it. No choice but to withdraw.
In a shocking turn of events, Wicked Thunder has fled the ring! Our unstoppable upstart is victorious!
By the way, the name of her song is Give It All. Well, we completed all the lightweight heavyweights here. Or light heavyweights here, I should say.
It's all over. Until next time.
That was a fight and a half. You're safe, thank goodness. But for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with you, Trope, but she's disappeared again. There's nothing else to do for now, so let's get back to the gym. Bleh. I'm sure I'll run into her again soon. Her gym's all the way back here around the corner. Nayuni will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of, well, everything. Come on, let's head in. I'm relieved you're unharmed, Ezekiel, but what a shock it was. Shock. It was to see you trope again, and in that manner. Speaking of... What are you doing here? Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course, but if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. What? Why? Because if you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psychonecrosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out before it's too late? Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? The life of comfort promised of retirement is just a lie, woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than to new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, their regulators are removed and they're kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Everkeep systems have no way of detecting their death, nor preserving their memory. I had noticed changes to my body, and so I decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized. And when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surpassingly dense. Like yours, I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. I knew the president wouldn't pass the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I realized. That's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Next time I will have your soul. Wait, Eutrope, even if it's to save yourself, you can't just take the soul of another fighter. It isn't right. That's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul's being eaten away. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how you were faring after your sister's sudden appearance. but I fear I have overheard something most distressing. So you didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia. Had I known, I assure you I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We shall make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that's the worst thing we could possibly do. The president shows no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go public with his secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Eutrope has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's such a ruthless man that he could cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Ezekiel, you must rise to the very summit of Arcadian and become the grand champion. You see, the grand champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all the feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. That was my intention anyways. Good, good. Now, it would garner suspicion if I lingered too long. So I shall take my leave, if you'll excuse me. As you recall, I can't fight in any matches for a while, and given what I know now, it's just as well. But I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Nayuni and I will undertake our own search for a cure to psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you, or anyone else for that matter. I'm just going to finish this up. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayuni's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me here when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. Ah, there's our new light heavyweight champion. I have been most eager to talk to you, my friend. Oh, it's you. I believe a proper introduction's in order. My name is Gabro, and I am a cartoonist, that is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my work are inspired by the battles in Arcadian, and I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. Question, do you know the guy that makes Garfield? I shall make myself available nearby for when you have a moment to share your tales. Gabro's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than to have a chat with him. And skill speed. Alright, and with that, I believe we are done. So, once again, thank you all so much for coming out to watch. Really do appreciate it. As always. Still uncertain if I will stream tomorrow, but I think there's a good chance of it. Especially if I'm getting out of work at noon tomorrow. Let's see. I still don't know what I should stream tomorrow, though. It's a good thing to think about. Good question. Thanks so much for the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Biscuit. I will think on it tonight. With that being said, let's get our closing prayers done, read out, and end the night before I strain my throat any more than I have already. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you to thank you for another wonderful stream. We thank you for everyone who came out to watch, and we thank you for another day where we can all get together. Lord, we just continue to lift up Denise Thornajal to you. You know that she's been in and out of the hospital with infections, but now resting at home. Lord, just please continue to bless her and protect her from further illness. And Lord, we continue to lift up our friend Creeper to you. Lord, just continue to protect his heart from his inner demons and give him some rest whenever he needs it most. As you know, he's been overworking himself. Please continue to bless him. Lord, I just want to thank you for what happened today with keeping my mouth shut. Lord, you know the situation I was in earlier in that Discord server. And Lord, I just thank you that I was able to remember the final part of I forgot which one, something 11. I have to go back and read it now. Lord, we continue to lift up the men and women of America. Please continue to bless their physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. Let them continue to find purpose, and let them continue to honor you. And Lord, please continue to bless our veterans. May they be known, seen, and heard. Bless them for the sacrifices they've made, and allow them a chance, as many as possible, to come home for Thanksgiving. And Lord, oh my God, my voice is going. And Lord, excuse me. Please, we lift up anyone who is seeking your word. Let them come before Christ. Let them come to know the gospel, understand the gospel, and share the gospel. To share your most holy word. In your most holy name we pray. Amen. Ooh. Yeah, my throat's really going. Okay. Let me go ahead and give Rumble a refresh here so I can see who's online. Go ahead and send my raid out to Coast on Rumble today. Looks like he's with Happy doing NASCAR 25 ARCA career mode. He's currently on this BRB screen. So I'll go ahead and get that started. And then for Twitch, Saber. Go ahead and send our raid to Saber. / raid Saber Raimu. Okay, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming out to watch. Really do appreciate it as always. As always, please do make sure that you all eat well, sleep well, stay happy, healthy, and cool and safe. Stay hydrated. Keep your friends, family, and loved ones in your prayers. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I will catch you all again next time. But until then, good night and God bless. Bye.
優しい心